Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? It's Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, Legionnaires, and new recruits. And as always, I appreciate you guys checking out my channel. It's a mess hall edition. We're going to do some camp/kitchen food prep with this knife, the Lothar D2 steel. It's a drop point blade. It's awesome, and I can't wait to test it out. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll be into the woods to do some more hardcore testing. So this will be a part one of a video. I'm very curious to see how this would do in a camp environment. So let's get started. As always, troops, before we get started, let me know what you guys got in your pocket. Today I am carrying the Dispatch Knives Reverse Tonto Flipper. I am really digging this knife, been carrying it for a couple of days, been using it. It's an amazing knife. I got to do a review, so stay tuned for that. All right, veterans, active military, as always, thank you very much for your service. I hope you guys are hungry. I hope you guys enjoy this mess hall edition. All right, troops, real quick, let's do quick specs. Now, I did do a Legion Live the other day, so you'll get some more details on the Legion Live. Go check out that Legion Live on the Lothar D2 knife. All right, but overall length is 10.2 inches with a blade length of 5.11 inches and a blade thickness of 0.15 inch. We got G10 handles. It's full tang. It has a hole for a lanyard, which I put myself. And let's just do a real quick close-up while I'm here. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful blade, flat grind. I think this would be perfect in a camp environment. I'm pretty sure that this is an all-rounder in my opinion, but I did not test it out, so I figure until my hips heal, which I just recently had surgery for, I will do some other forms of testing. There's the handle. It's very nice and comfortable. The texturing on here is nice, and you get a real good grip on it. So we'll see as I'm cutting up that chicken, if it starts to get a little wet over here in this area, we'll see how that performs. Everything is beautifully shaped and done so nice. Purchased this one on Amazon for $56. You can't go wrong, okay? Let's take a quick look at the sheath. The sheath is Kydex. It almost looks like it's carbon fiber, but it's not, and they did a wonderful job. Plenty of holes for lashing to your pack or belt. Tack lock in the back. And that's about it, troops. Let's get started with the food prep. All right, great. Let's get started with some onions. Feels really good. Let's see. The flat grind should really help making some nice fine cuts with the onions. Now, every time I think about, camping or going out and using a knife, I'm not, we're not talking about Gordon Ramsay style gourmet food, but I don't know, stews and chilies and stuff like that. At least that's of my opinion. And so far, that's cutting it real well. And that flat grind is definitely helping out. Let's make sure I get you guys into the proper focus of the camera. Perfect. Doing a real fine job so far. See how thin I can get these slices. Pretty thin. I kind of like a little bit of chunkiness for the onions, because once you caramelize them in the pot, they always get so small. I always enjoy onions in a good chili. All right. So that was easy. That was real easy with these onions. Let's do another one. Very good. It's almost like a kitchen knife, a very thick kitchen knife. Look at that. Real easy. Real easy. All right, one more. Let's get this out of the way so you get a good look of everything. Slicing right through. It's a very sharp knife. There we go. Look at that. You could easily use this as a kitchen knife. No doubt. No doubt. Check it out. All right. perfect. This is just perfect. Even though the knife is thick, it's definitely slicing through these onions with ease, no problem. It's not distorting the size of the onion. I actually had plenty of control in cutting up the onion the way I wanted. Real nice. Now let's get to cutting up some meat. All right, troops, got some chicken. We're going to cube it up and let's see how it performs. I'm going to do a butterfly of a breast. I'm kind of curious to see how detailed we can get with cutting up something with this knife. Let's give it a go. All right, so it's pretty sharp and it's just going right through the plastic with ease, no problem at all. Came right off. So I'm just going to use a couple of pieces. So let's clean off some of this fat. Let's make sure I'm properly in front of the camera. Okay. Now it's so sharp that it's just taking off that fat real nice. So you always want a nice sharp knife in the kitchen. Okay, look at that little bit of membrane. Let's see. Nice. All right. Now let's do a fillet. I'm kind of curious to see if we could fillet this. All right. Yep, no problem. That flat grind, doing it with ease. Okay, look at that. No problem. All right, so now let's cut up some chunks. Perfect. Okay. Cubing it up nice. Awesome. A little bit bigger cubes here. I'm loving the flat grind. The flat grind is excellent, you know. Real easy, real sharp. Just gliding right through the meat. With this type of drop point, I have no doubt that I could skin an animal if need be and process it. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, let's do one more breast. Put that over here. Got another big boy. Let's do some cleaning up. All right, look how nice and sharp that is. Even with the drop point, I can get in there and make the cuts that I want without a problem. Beautiful. Okay, let's do a little bit more cleaning up. Oh, this is an easy camp knife. Easy camp knife. This is a great camp knife. I could definitely see somebody taking this, you know, at a camping site with their family, and instead of bringing the whole, you know, kitchen with you, you got one decent knife that you could take with you and use it to process wood, etc. I have no doubt. Let's cut this up. Awesome. Okay, let's see how thin I can cut this. I'm going to get a nice thin cutlet here. Okay, beautiful control. All right, nice and thin. Look at that. Look how thin that is. So It can definitely make cutlets if you need be. You know, you don't need a very thin kitchen knife. But it did it. But we got to make chunks for our chili because the troops are hungry. All right, let's continue on. Just easy cutting. It's not a big deal at all. The knife is extremely sharp still. I mean, we're only cutting through flesh and vegetables, but it's still a very nice sharp knife. All right, let's do the few last cuts. Going across the whole piece of meat, utilizing the whole blade. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, I got some bacon to cut up. Let's see how that works out. All right, troops, I like to put in bacon in my chili, give it that flavor. Let's cut up this plastic and let's cut up a few pieces of bacon, see how the knife does. Okay. No problem cutting up the plastic. Easy. Let's just get a few pieces of bacon out of here. That should be more than enough. Okay. Let's cut it in half, no problem. Let's cut it down the center. Beautiful, beautiful, nice pieces. Do the same thing here. Excellent. All right, troops. That did real well. Let's get to the concluding. All right, troops, and there you have it. Just a small test for this knife in the kitchen, possibly outdoors. It cut up some chicken. It cut up the onions the way I wanted it to. It cut up the bacon. This knife would be no problem out in a camp environment. I would take this hiking. I would take this hunting. This is a great knife. As soon as I feel better with my hips, I am going out there to do some hardcore testing. So stay tuned for that. And I just want to thank everybody for lasting this long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all that usual stuff. I just want to bring awareness, everybody. Hashtag 22 a day, hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. And unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video will be some slides that you could pause on and check out phone numbers, websites, and a heartfelt message from a Vietnam veteran who has been there, has done that, Martin Miller, from 66 to 69. All right, Legionnaires, troops, and new recruits, thanks very much. Until the next video, stay tuned for part 2. At the ready, troops. Hold the line. Take care.
Legionnaires!